Michelle Waterson is no stranger to the spotlight, but everything is a little brighter when it comes to the UFC. Throughout her mixed martial arts career, Waterson has enjoyed more attention than most fighters after appearing on a reality series called Fight Girls while also dropping by the MTV show Bully Beatdown as well as a spot on American Ninja Warrior, and this all happened long before the UFC came calling. Still, Waterson couldn't have predicted what a win over Paige VanZant would do for her career after millions tuned in to watch the main event last December from Sacramento. Shortly after the fight, Waterson signed on with an agent at WME-IMG, who also happened to be the owners of the UFC, as she began exploring options outside of fighting like acting, modeling and even the potential to write a book. It's been a meteoric rise to fame in a very short amount of time, but Waterson says she's managed to stay grounded through it all thanks to the people she's chosen to keep closest to her. "I think that's the only thing you can do is embrace it because otherwise you get overwhelmed with everything that's going on," Waterson told the Fight Society podcast about her recent rise to fame. "I think just being a mom has kind of made me understand how to multitask already, but I have great role models here at the gym. Holly Holm, Donald Cerrone, John Jones, these guys are household names and they come in here and they are just normal people. I look up to them and I try to model myself after them." As much as Waterson is excited to embrace the opportunities outside the cage, she never loses sight of what got her in the spotlight in the first place. Waterson is a fighter, and outside of spending time with her husband and daughter, nothing else takes priority when she's getting ready to step into the cage. "It's not something to be taken lightly either because going into the fight you have to be 100% there," Waterson explained. "Not just physically but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, it takes a lot of energy to get there on fight day. So you just have to make sure that you stay grounded and that you have your priorities set so that there are things that you might not want to turn down but eventually you will have to because you have to know what your priorities are. Fighting comes first. I was a martial artist since I was 10 years old and I'll always be a martial artist. Once I'm done fighting, once everything else is done, I'll still be a martial artist. That's just what I've tried to embrace lately, is that every day I come into the gym, I learn something new and it's exciting and it's fun because I'm a student of the game.